You don't lack discipline, you lack identity clarity. That's what most people don't realize. A lot of women are trying to become more consistent. They're trying to follow through, build routines, and stay committed to what they say they want. And when it doesn't work, they assume the problem is discipline. They think, I just need to push harder. I need to be more focused. I need to be more motivated. But that's not the real issue. The real issue is that they're trying to build consistency without being clear on who they're becoming. Because consistency is not just about repeating actions. It's about repeating actions that are aligned. And if your identity is unclear, your actions will always feel unstable. You'll start something, and then question it. You'll make progress, and then second guess it. You'll take action, but it won't feel grounded. So you end up in a cycle where you're doing things, but you're not fully connected to what you're doing. And that's why it feels inconsistent. Not because you're incapable, not because you lack discipline, but because you're not anchored in a clear identity. When identity is unclear, everything feels optional. Every decision feels like something you have to figure out in the moment. Every action feels like something you have to convince yourself to do. And that creates mental fatigue. It slows you down. It makes simple things feel harder than they should be. But when identity becomes clear, something shifts. You stop trying to be everything. You stop chasing every idea. You stop questioning every step. Instead, you start filtering your decisions. You ask, does this align with who I'm becoming? And if it does, you move forward. If it doesn't, you let it go. That's what creates focus. That's what creates consistency. And over time, that consistency creates confidence. Not because you suddenly feel different, but because your actions are no longer scattered. They're aligned. And alignment creates momentum. That's the part most people miss. They think confidence comes before action. But confidence is built through repeated alignment. Through showing up the same way, over and over again, in a way that reflects who you've decided to be. So if you've been trying to fix your discipline, pause for a moment. You don't need to push harder. You need to get clearer. Ask yourself, who am I becoming? What do I value? How do I choose to show up consistently? Because once those answers are clear, everything else becomes easier to organize. Your time, your effort, your decisions. They begin to work together instead of against you. And that's where real progress begins. If you're ready to get clear and start moving with intention, begin with my free self-trust reset tool. Stay focused. Stay intentional. Keep moving forward.